Mi nombre es Jacqueline Rodríguez, estudio en San Marcos High School y tengo 18 años. Soy originaria de Guatemala. Pues amo mi país y amo todo de él, es un lugar maravilloso y simplemente quien vaya a visitarlo se enamorará de él. También son de Guatemala, Huehuetenango. Para que tanto mis hermanos como yo pudiéramos tener una carrera universitaria en una de las mejores universidades. Sí, algunas veces, porque mi familia es muy importante votar porque el voto es un derecho y es una obligación. Sí, claro, les he platicado sobre la importancia de involucrarse en la votación. He aprendido muchas cosas, a desenvolverme física y psicológicamente, como también aprendí muchas cosas sobre la votación y la importancia de ejercer nuestros derechos. A ti, gracias.
My name is Nancy Morales. I'm 16 years old. I go to San Marcos High School, and my favorite thing to do is play soccer. I grew up in San Marcos, California, but I was born in San Juan del Estado, Etla, Oaxaca. Sometimes it's really hard because I'm mostly not with my family and I'm all by myself because my dad works a lot and my mom's usually taking care of my sister's kids. So my parents are from Oaxaca, Mexico. We actually didn't talk about it at home, but my uncles have told me about voting and how important it is, especially now that we're like wanting more rights for the immigrants. Voting is really important for me. I've learned that voting is the key for everything. Like without voting and us saying what we have to say and giving out our opinion in how we feel who should run, like, I don't know how to say it, like who's gonna represent us, that's why voting is so important, because if we pick the wrong person, they will make poor decisions for what we want to stand up for. It's like saying, okay, you want to hire someone for music, but they play sports. It's like, it's not gonna work. So you gotta pick the right person and make the right decision. So in order for us to let people know and people to hear our voices, we have to vote. Or if we don't, we're gonna lose control of what we believe in, and then people are gonna control us. We don't want that.
Soy Carlos Mendoza, tengo 16 años de edad, estudio en la escuela San Marcos High School. Yo nací en Guerrero, México. Yo nací originalmente en Guerrero, Acapulco, pero toda mi familia estaba en Zihuatanejo, so nos movimos a Zihuatanejo y ahí fue donde crecí con mi familia. Mis padres pues también son de Acapulco, Guerrero. Una de las razones por la cual mi madre vino aquí, mi madre era soltera, era divorciada. En ese tiempo estaba divorciada de mi padre y pues mi padre, de hecho, como se divorciaron, él agarró un enojo grande con mi mamá y no nos quiso mantener, nunca le dio dinero a mi mamá para darnos para la escuela o para eso. Y pues mi mamá no podía ella sola y era muy orgullosa, no le gustaba que su familia le ayudara. So ella se vino aquí a los Estados Unidos para trabajar duro y darnos una mejor vida allá en México. Honestamente, no, yo nunca he pensado en el activismo o en el voto. Sé que sí es importante, pero pues honestamente yo no he hablado de hecho anteriormente con mi familia. Por supuesto que sí, yo desde que empecé este programa, el primer día pues me atrajo mucho las entrevistas de las mujeres a la cual nosotros editamos los videos. Pues de todo esto le empecé a hablar a mi familia sobre la importancia de un voto, lo que cada entrevista tenía, y pues sí me interesó mucho. Y ahora sé que pues un voto es muy importante. Pues lo que yo aprendí fue pues no, como dice un dicho, no una frase, no juzgar un libro por su portada. Y pues yo eso, cuando mis barajas a mí me invitó a este programa, yo dije, va a estar aburrido, va a ser nomás grabar video, editar videos, pero no, yo no sabía sobre qué era. Y pues el primer día que vine me captó la atención y pues quise seguir viniendo. Y yo sabía que tenía tarea en otras clases, era mucha responsabilidad, pero yo cuando dije que sí, yo asumí mi responsabilidad.
My name is Braulio Gonzalez. I'm 16 years old and I go to Mission Hills High School. I grew up in Jalisco, Mexico. My parents are also from Jalisco, Mexico. We originally came here for a vacation, but then my dad, he found a job here, so my parents both decided to stay here. We stayed here for about 2 years and then we went back and now we came back again. Yes, often my mom would tell me how the government in Mexico was very bad, and I would tell them that's because the people didn't vote. Yes, now that I learned more about the system of voting, I talked about it, pretty much everything they told us here. I told them that without people voting, once everything goes bad for them, they can't really speak up because they didn't choose to vote. So you gotta vote to actually get a right to speak for yourself. I learned that voting is very important because that's your voice.
My name is Alan Lopez. I'm 16 years old and I'm a student at San Marcos High School. I grew up in the United States. I'm from Pachuca, Mexico, but I came here to the United States when I was 1. Growing up in the US, I learned to speak English and many other things that this country was able to offer me. It was fun getting to meet people and everything and learning a new language. Of course, Spanish was my first language, and then English was my second language to learn. And then meeting my new friends and everything, it was a fun experience to do. And meeting my family. Both of my parents are from Hidalgo, Mexico. The reason they came to the United States was because my dad, before I was born, my dad was here in the US for a while. And what he wanted to do was to get a job here and send money back to Mexico so that my family could make a house there, and so everybody could live there. And then when I was born and when I was 1 year old, my mom and I decided to go to Mexico because we knew that the United States was the future for hope and for a better future. So they came here just for me, in order for me to get a better future and to get a better life instead of what they grew up in Mexico. At home, we never actually talk about voting. Before this program, we actually just learn who becomes new president or who gets elected or anything of that. But we never actually talk about voting itself. We just see what the politics are doing or whoever is in charge of everything and how it's gonna be going on for the country. I talked about it to my family, the importance of voting and how we have to get a better future, because people like Donald Trump is gonna ruin this country because he's gonna send out immigrants outside, and the majority, the most of the U.S. is now full of immigrants, and we're doing the jobs that people here wouldn't want to take. So we should be voting, and for them to make changes for us in order to make this country to have a better future. What I learned is that people should vote more in order for to get the needs that we need. And for people who say that they don't believe in voting, that they should start voting now, because whatever the outcome is now will affect them later on in the future, not just for them, but for the future children and to future people in the next generations. The future is in their hands.